Oh, maybe the vibe will change, okay? My heart still remains. All that pain will be gone. I should have put that harmony in there. It's my EP. It's my job. Okay.
Mentally, gotta keep up with me mentally. I finesse it just so gently. Gotta keep up with me mentally.
What's good, GBO crew? It's your girl back with another video. And if you are new here,
oh hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
And as you can see by today's title, I'll be reviewing my EP. Yes, my own EP, which is entitled Remedial Education. But before we get into this video, I'm gonna need you to click the links in the description box, and also I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button as well. So I'm gonna give you a minute to let you do your thing. Alright, and just like that, you are the newest member of GBO crew. We are so happy to have you here. With no further ado, let's just get right into the video. I mean, it's only right. It's only right. I sit here and review other artists' work all day, and I felt like, I'll be missing such a great opportunity to review myself. And it's no secret, if you know me, I am my biggest critic. So the great thing about doing this review is that since I am the artist, I can tell you everything that I thought and that I was feeling and the meanings behind stuff. So Remedial Education, I gave the EP that name because previously, before, I've been working on my EP for maybe about, I would say, 3 years. When I released my first single, Floral Genesis, in 2017, which was produced by Big Zoe, the name of that EP that single was going to be on was going to be entitled Gap Year. Gap Year had a whole different list of songs, a whole bunch of different tracks. It was a completely different vibe. I scrapped Gap Year and all those songs, and I started from scratch with this EP. And for some reason, I really couldn't let my whole theme of education and growth go. So all of these songs are based on lessons in my life that I've learned really over the past 2.5 years that have shaped me into the person that I am. And the message that I want to send with this EP is I want it to be the soundtrack through somebody's healing process, or I wanted to prompt them to be able to start that process, because that's what this EP was for me. It was a healing thing, it was a growth thing. Even though it is for you guys, and I'm so excited for you guys to finally have these songs, this really was a project for me. I feel like it was imperative for my growth as a person, not just as an artist, for me to get all these feelings out. And you guys already know, if you had to take a remedial class or something like that, you were taking something that you have learned before. So I renamed the EP Remedial Education because these are all lessons that kept popping up into my life until I finally got it right. The first track on Remedial Education, it's my EP, it's my job. Okay. First track is Routine. And also the voice that you guys hear at the beginning of Routine is my big brother, AGK. I call him Mike, of course.
Wake up and it's all the same. Is it growth? Am I used to the pain? I try to change my ways, don't wanna be stuck, try to stay in my lane. Even if I do change,
if I what?
My heart will remain. Good intentions, pure love. That's my little name. My routine is day to day. You've switched up the games you play.
Oh, maybe the vibe will change, okay?
My routine is day to day.
My heart still remains. As long as the core value of who you are is the same, nothing ever changed. But people are going to look at you like you did and will.
Wake up and it's all the same. Is it growth? Am I used to the pain?
Alright, love you. Bye. So that was the first track, Routine. Oh my goodness, can you guys tell I'm excited just to do this? So with Routine, this song, honestly, I did it subconsciously, I didn't realize it, but it was very Brent Faiyaz inspired when he came out with his album that I actually reviewed on the channel. I really love what he does, where he has a lot of his ad-libs as a part of the instrumental. And this beat, which was produced by No Salas, who you can find on YouTube, I felt like it kind of fit that vibe perfectly. And with this song, the message was, even though I've grown and I've changed a lot, and outwardly, maybe it seems like a lot of things have changed, the core value of who I am as a person has not. I still have pure intentions. I want nothing but the best for people, even though they're not in my life anymore. Learned not to tolerate many things. I've learned how to express myself better. And also, that phone call that you guys hear at the end of the song was not planned. My mom literally called me while I was recording this song. And the great thing about the first 3 songs on this EP, they were all recorded this year and all written this year as well. I started the process for this EP in January, and I think in late June I was pretty much complete with it. That's another thing I really love about this EP, is that since I wrote these songs primarily this year, all of it is still fresh and still new. The next track is Too Much.
I spend way too much time in my head like a bed. Way too much time, can my mind get a rest? Way too much weight on these shoulders I beg. For peace of mind, a clear conscience instead. My worst enemy is me, that's all I know. My insecurities seem to steal the show.
Y'all know this melody, come on.
The feelings in my mind is just all in my head, all in my head. Go through it all the time, it's just all in my head, all in my head. Way too much, way too much, way too much. It's way too much now. Way too much, way too much, way too much. It's way too much now.
Too Much, another song that I wrote this year, and as you can tell, I was inspired by Tori Kelly with that hook that you guys hear. You guys know that's the same melody as in her song All in My Head. And actually, fun fact, the producer that made this beat, You Say, I've actually been listening to his beats on YouTube for actually a while now, maybe about 2 years now, so it's actually kind of a full circle thing. When I actually was singing All in My Head by Tori Kelly when I heard this beat for the first time, and originally I was like, I should just do like a little mashup, like remix of the song. But then I started writing my own lyrics, something that I was dealing with. You guys know I've talked about overthinking, and I was like, you know what, no, let me actually make this original song, and I will still pay homage to Tori with, you know, a little bit of a hook. And I also love the vocal arrangement that I did on this. With this EP in general, I really wanted to push myself with vocal production. It's still something that I am working at. I'm not the best at it yet. I feel like I am decently proud of myself for a lot of the background vocals that I did on here. This song in particular really needed it because before, without the background vocals, I feel like it sounded very empty. And sometimes I feel like I can really overdo with harmonies. I love harmonies, I love stacked vocals, but sometimes I be doing too much, you know, I be doing too much. So I was like, you know, let's do some classic VGVs and kind of see what I can do. And it made the sound so much more full, especially for the fact that I know it's so short. And now in terms when it comes to overthinking, I still do it like we all do, but I think now I am aware of it and I can kind of get a hold of it like, okay, Semiyah, you're overthinking, you're doing a little too much, like, relax. I think before when I would overthink, I would let it completely consume me and create these scenarios and I would stress myself out. But now I think I have it under control for the most part. It's definitely not as bad as it was. Now the next track is Got Me. You guys already know. You guys love that song. Okay, the lyric video is right up here on the channel. You guys should go watch that if you haven't. But like I mentioned in the lyric video breakdown, the voice you hear at the beginning of Got Me on the EP is my best friend Belle, and I'm so glad she did that for me. She recorded it like so many times because she hated her voice. You guys know how that goes. I'm so thankful that she could be on the EP with me in some capacity because she's been a really big part of the process, a big encouragement to me as I've just really started this whole journey of just doing YouTube videos and music. I'm not even gonna sit here and get emotional about it. I'm so glad I got to have her on here. So you know what, y'all wanna hear Got Me? Let's play a little bit of Got Me. Come on, it can't hurt, child.
I'ma keep it all to myself because I know
what you know, sis.
No one got me like me, that's how it goes. Can't let everybody in when it's time to sink or swim. I get left in the deep end.
Here's my part right here, y'all. Come on.
Don't worry about me, I got mine. I'ma go get it, don't waste time.
But what?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't worry about me, I got mine. I'ma go get it, don't waste time.
The background vocals, I low-key, I don't know, are those my favorite? Maybe I snapped. Okay, the last track on Remedial Education is Comparisons, and I'm just saying, I feel like she's a bop. You guys have to let me know in the comments after you guys listen to the EP, what song would you like another lyric video for? Last track is Comparisons.
I am not her, she is not me. They know my name, why don't they speak?
Come on, piano.
My homie been on this grind, he got it back now. She just signed a new deal, popping tags now. I know it's not good to compare, but I just wish I was where. Comparisons, comparisons. Ooh, you think that we can heal on our own? No, no. We got to control. All that pain will be gone.
I should have put that harmony in there.
Comparisons. joy.
Is the thief of joy.
Do not look at other people's success.
Do not look at other people's success.
And discredit the progress you have made.
Discredit the progress you have made.
Your time is coming.
Your time is coming.
And you are not where you were the last time. And if no one has told you yet, I'm proud of you.
I am proud of you. I honestly don't even know what song's my favorite. When you write these songs and you put the time into something, it's kind of hard. It's like asking to pick a favorite child. But Comparisons was produced by Jonas K, another producer here on YouTube. This was the only song in the EP that I did write near the end of last year in 2019. This song originally, I wrote it to another beat. Originally, Comparisons was more of a ballad type of feel, but I was like, you know what, let's have something that's more upbeat to really, you know, end the EP off on like more of a kind of a lit note. I feel like the singles I released prior to the EP were a lot more like melodic rap and a little bit more like trap R&B influence. So this EP is a lot different than all the music I've released so far. So with Comparisons, I feel like it's a perfect blend of the Semiyah that, you know, released Tweakin' and Kenny and the Semiyah that released Got Me. I feel like it's a perfect blend of fusion of those two styles that I love. You know, I spend a lot of time comparing myself to people, and like I said in the end, comparison really does steal your joy. So I wanted to take those last few seconds of the song to talk to you guys once again and kind of have that little moment of manifestation, kind of like a moment where we just kind of like lock in. So I'm so thankful that you guys all finally get to hear these songs. And also, I really love the background vocals I did here and the harmonies, the little humming in the background. Y'all know I love me a nice little hum, so I had to do it. So that was Remedial Education by me in its entirety. So let's get right into my final thoughts. Lyrically, I am going to give myself a 7.5 out of 10. There has been a lot of growth as a songwriter. When my music started becoming personal to me, it changed the game. I feel like I've always been able to, you know, make things that are catchy, and that's great. But when I really started making lyrics that are personal and making it about me and the things that I go through, it was different. So lyrically, I am very pleased with myself and proud of myself for the way I was able to get out all these feelings and emotions that I was going through. Production-wise, I have to give a 10 out of 10 because all these producers are amazing. Shout out to Unlucky, shout out to Jonas K, shout out to Nosales, and shout out to Yusei. Amazing producers that are all here on YouTube. And also, I didn't forget that there is another track technically on the EP, but it's simply a poem that I wrote kind of dealing with everything that's been going on in the last few months with Black Lives Matter. So I hope you guys do enjoy that poem. Vocally, I am going to give myself an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. I think I've grown a lot as a singer. I really do take pride in being a vocalist, and I have so many inspirations from so many different singers, you guys can tell. I just love music. I love studying it. I love studying all the greatest vocalists of our generation and past generations. So I am proud of myself vocally for what I was able to do. Even though there were some times when I was recording this, I wasn't able to quite get things to sound how I wanted. It's the best I've ever sounded, that is for sure. With that being said, I'm going to give Remedial Education by me a 8 out of 10. Now, I know y'all didn't think when I just told y'all my biggest critic that I was about to give myself a 10 out of 10, okay? Self-love and all that, but we gotta be honest. Please let me know in the comments what is your favorite track from Remedial Education. Thank you so much for all the producers. Thank you so much to Chris, who mixed everything for me. Thank you to my brother and my best friend Belle for lending their voices for me, and to all my friends, you know who you are, that have been such a big help to me and encouragement to me as I've gone on this journey. All you guys, GBO crew, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the growth on this channel, everything. I'm just so thankful for the bond that we have, this little community that we have right here. We have fun, we have a good time, we just love music. And I want to thank you guys also for supporting my music as well. I'm so grateful to God for all the progress I've made and everything He has allowed me to go through so I could get to this point, and you know, I'm thankful. 2020's been a year, but we're here, okay? So we better give God some praise. Please be sure to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe. Whatever you do not forget to click that bell so that you get notified every single time that I post. Remedial Education is streaming on all platforms. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time with another video.